So you've just got Procreate for the very first time and you're just wondering how to get started with it, how to create your first drawing. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, so I really hope this video helps you. I have the iPad Pro and I'm using the Apple Pencil 2nd generation, which works with this iPad. And so Procreate, it requires an iPad model that's updated to the iPadOS 16.3 or newer. But I am guessing that you might have already downloaded it if you're watching these videos. When you first open it up, it comes to this gallery area, which you might only just have one or two default canvases sitting there that Procreate already have. To make a new illustration, you would just come up to this little plus sign and you would choose a canvas. I have a lot of different canvases here because you can add yours over time, so the ones that you like to use the most, you can rename them and then keep coming back. I probably need to organise mine because I feel like I've got a lot going on. It just built up over time. I've been drawing on Procreate for about 7 years now. Here I have some single canvases that I've made and it has the size underneath each one. If you just click on it here, you can actually rename it. And then I have some of these which are stacks, so that it's pretty much just like a folder, so when you click into it, it opens up all the illustrations within that folder. I'm going to click on this little plus sign again, and this is where you can create a new canvas. So let's just make a square canvas, for example. This is the one I used to work in a lot. I'll just do 3000 by 3000 pixels. Just here you can choose whether you want them in different metrics. There's a DPI here which is 300, and that stands for dots per inch, which just allows you to have a more higher quality image. But if you do want to end up printing out your illustrations, and I'm just going to press the tick button. So now you have your canvas here. You have the bar around the edge of the interface. This one you've actually got the size of the brush, the opacity of the brush. Up to the top left you have the gallery button, which takes you back to that gallery of illustrations. You have your actions tab, so you have add, you can actually insert photos here. You've got canvas. On the canvas you have got a drawing guide option. If you click that, it brings up a grid and you can actually edit the drawing guide here if you want to change the perspective or anything. You have this reference box. If you click that, it brings up a little reference box, which is really cool if you want to bring in an image or you want to see your canvas. You've got share, where you can share your illustration with different file formats. You've got video, where you can actually export your time-lapse video. And preferences, which is how you can set up your canvas and your Apple Pencil. So you can choose light interface or dark interface. The right hand interface is just this little sidebar, so you can choose which side you want that on. Brush cursor is having this little circle as you draw. I've just turned that off, so if I turn that back on, now you can see there's a little kind of cursor as I'm drawing, so you can actually just toggle that on and off. The next tab is adjustments. Here you can adjust like the saturation, the brightness, the curves. You can add blur, you can add noise and some other cool effects down here as well. Next we've got the select tool, and that brings up this little box down the bottom. This is where you can just like draw and select around something, and then if you press the arrow up the top there, it would select what you've just drawn around. You've also got the option for a rectangle, and if you have it on colour fill, which it is selected on, it will automatically colour that part that you've just selected, whatever colour is up here. As we move over, we've got the brushes tab, and you will have a whole load of different brushes, brush folders in here that come with Procreate. I just did a video on my top favourite brushes that could help you get started with drawing. If you want to check it out, I'll link it for you. But I wouldn't worry about making folders and buying new brushes at the moment. If you're just starting with Procreate, there's so many free ones that you can use in the app already, which I definitely recommended in that video. And the next icon here is the smudge tool. So if you press it again, it brings up the brushes. Whichever brush you have it on, that's what it's going to use to smudge. The next along we have the eraser, and again if you press it once more, it brings up all the brushes and you can choose which one you want to use to erase. Then next to that is the layers tool. It's such a cool tool because it allows you to make mistakes and draw on top of things without ruining anything underneath, which is something you can't do with traditional art. So you can just press this little button here to make new layers. You can turn off the layers here. I can turn off the background colour to make it transparent. You can also swipe to the left, and this is where I would duplicate, or you can delete the layer. And if you click on the layer, it has all these selection options here. So you can actually rename the layer here. If you want to group the layers, you can just swipe to the left to select them. Click up on layers, and then you can press group. And you can then actually swipe and create another group. If you want to flatten that group, just click it again. Then you can click flatten, or you can ungroup, or you can rename. And next along we have the colors. So I prefer just to use this classic color grid here. On the first line you've got your hues. On the second line is saturation, and then you have your values. And it's just so easy to use. You actually have a history tab line just below that as well. And at the very bottom you also have like a disc option, harmony, value, and also your palettes. You can actually create a new palette by just clicking the plus sign and creating a new palette, and then whatever color you have up here selected, if you press into the box it will put that color there. So a couple of tips that I'll leave you with that can help your workflow, and these are usually set up in Procreate at the very start. And the first thing is the 2-finger tap to undo something. So if I just press 2 fingers, that undoes it. If I press 3 fingers on the screen, it redoes that action. You can also pinch in 2 fingers to zoom out and zoom in. If you press 4 fingers onto the screen, it actually takes away the sidebar so you can see everything more fully, and you can just press 4 fingers to bring it back. To select a colour really fast from the canvas, you just press your finger onto the canvas to select it. You can move it around, select which colour you like, and up here in this little box is where it's going to show you which colour is selected. Also, if you hold down on the colour, it actually selects the previous colour, so you can toggle back and forth. To create a straight line, I'm just going to draw the line, hold my pen on the canvas until it snaps, and then you've got the perfect straight line. If you want the perfect circle, I'm going to draw a circle, hold the pen on the canvas until it snaps, keep the pen on the canvas, and then tap your finger on the canvas to create a perfect circle. Once you've created an illustration, then I will go up to the actions tool up here. I would go to share, and then here you can save it under whichever one you like. I'll just save it as a JPEG, and that will be exported to my photos. You just save image. Let me know if you have any questions, and definitely check out my channel for more drawings and Procreate tutorials. If you want to dive in more on how to actually create an illustration or use it more in depth and learn more tips and everything. But I hope to see you around in the next video, and thanks so much for watching. Bye!